This is a short story of a couple who found strength and comfort in each other as they navigated the challenges of terminal illness. There are several lessons that can be learned from this story. Watch this video until the end for important lessons that you may apply in your life.
There was a couple named Sarah and Jack who had been together for nearly a decade. They were deeply in love and had always been there for each other through thick and thin. Sarah and Jack had always been adventurous and loved the idea of traveling to different countries and experiencing new cultures. They spent hours poring over travel brochures and websites, trying to decide where to go next. Finally, they settled on a trip to Thailand. They were excited to try new foods, visit temples, and see the beautiful beaches. They also hoped to meet some of the friendly locals and learn more about their way of life. When they arrived in Thailand, Sarah and Jack were amazed by the sights and sounds of the bustling cities and the stunning natural beauty of the countryside. They tried spicy Thai dishes that they had never tasted before and visited the grand temples of Bangkok. They even had the opportunity to visit a local village and learn how to cook some of the traditional dishes. As they traveled through the country, Sarah and Jack felt a sense of excitement and adventure that they had not felt in a long time. They were grateful to be able to share this experience together and create new memories that they would always cherish. Despite the challenges they faced, Sarah and Jack's love for each other only grew stronger as they explored the world together. They were grateful for the opportunity to see new places and learn about different cultures, and they knew that they would always look back on their travels with fondness. One day, Sarah was diagnosed with a terminal illness. She was devastated, but she knew that she had to be strong for Jack and their two young children. At first, Jack tried to stay positive and remain hopeful that Sarah would beat the illness. But as the weeks went on, it became clear that her condition was worsening. Sarah began to experience more pain and fatigue, and it was becoming harder for her to do the things she loved. She went to see her doctor regularly, and they tried various treatments to try to improve her condition. However, regardless of their best efforts, Sarah's illness continued to progress. She became weaker and more reliant on Jack and her family for support. Despite the difficulties, Sarah and Jack's love for each other never wavered. They held hands and talked about all of the adventures they had been on and the memories they had shared. They laughed and cried together, and Sarah told Jack how much he meant to her and how grateful she was to have him by her side. As Sarah's health declined, Jack knew that he had to prepare for the possibility of life without her. It was a heart-wrenching thought, but he knew that it was important to be honest with their children and help them understand what was happening. In the end, Sarah passed away peacefully with Jack and their children by her side. It was a devastating loss, but through their strong and loving relationship, they were able to find comfort in each other and the memories they had made together. Jack knew that Sarah would always be with him in spirit, and he was grateful for the time they had together. What lessons could be drawn from this story? It is important to cherish the time we have with our loved ones and make the most of every moment. It is important to cherish the time we have with our loved ones, because life is unpredictable, and we never know when we might lose someone we care about. It is easy to take the people we love for granted and assume that they will always be there. But the reality is that we are all mortal and our time on earth is limited. That is why it is so important to make the most of every moment we have with our loved ones. We should take the time to appreciate and value the people we care about and let them know how much they mean to us. We should also try to create meaningful and lasting memories with them, whether through shared activities, conversations, or simply being present with them in the moment. In the story, Sarah and Jack were faced with the reality that Sarah's time was running out. This made them even more determined to cherish the time they had together and make the most of every moment. They talked about their adventures and the memories they had shared, and Sarah told Jack how much he meant to her and how grateful she was to have him by her side. By cherishing the time we have with our loved ones and making the most of every moment, we can create a lifetime of memories and experiences that will stay with us forever.
If this story motivates you enough, share it and subscribe to our channel for more inspirational stories. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell so you may be notified whenever a new story is uploaded. Thank you for watching.